Hey everyone, I'm just jumping on the video to share a conversations that I had with my physio earlier in the week. Now, other than conversations that I had with him in regards to my knee pain, hint, hint, old age, but alhamdulillah, I am doing better and he's doing amazing in taking care of me in terms of my healing process, etc. Now, we always have great conversations about many things, about life, business, leadership, faith, marriage, pretty much everything. Anyway, this week he shared with me about his experience in terms of hiring people. And he admitted that in the past, he's been hiring people out of pressure. The role needs to be filled, and he pretty much need to pick anyone who has the technical skills. And he said, it's pretty much, I like to hire anyone who has a heartbeat. And we just laugh together. But after many hires with that kind of process, with that kind of mindset, he realized that it's actually negatively impacting his business. And you can see it in terms of the team dynamics and the team culture, in terms of the conversations and everything else. And initially he wasn't sure what or why and how to change that until something changed where a few months ago he hired a physio and a Pilates instructor, and he said she has been amazing. You know, she's contributing a lot to the team. She's putting a lot of the initiative, and the clients love her. The team dynamic was really uplifted. And because of that, he asked the deeper questions. How can I hire someone like her again? How do I repeat this process? So he decided to change a few things in the way that he recruited. First, he rewrote the way that job ad sounds and feels like. So not just listing duties, which is obviously the baseline for any hiring, but also describing the vibe of the team, what it feels like when you're stepping into the clinic, all the cultural felt experience. And he spelled out in terms of the values, the standards and expectations of the role that is grounded in reality of the live experience, not just something that is on paper and on posters and on websites. And then he added one line of request at the end of the copy of the hiring copy. He said, tell us how this culture, the vibe, the standards, and how we show up, how it resonated with you. And then he said, he received 90 applications. And out of the 90 applications, only 17 responded to that questions. That make things easier in terms of the shortlisting process. Now, he also said that part of the process, he invited the shortlisted applicants to a team lunch, separately, of course, just to see how they gel with the existing team, right? To see and to feel the team dynamics. Now, I shared with him many things, and the key points are this. Hiring someone is like inviting them to your home for a nice family dinner. You and your family is going to be selective who you are inviting to the dinner table. And then after that experience, some people you'll invite them just once. Some people you'll invite them time and time again because you enjoy their company. And the second point that I shared with him is, in a small to medium-sized service business like his, your team is your brand. Your people is a reflections of your business. How they show up matters. How they treat your clients matters. The tonality that they use when they pick up the phones to follow up an appointment or reminder appointment is crucial. The greetings that they give to your clients when they walk into the door is important. So the question that I invited him to ask himself, and I'm inviting for you to reflect as well, is, are you comfortable with this person to represent your business, your brand, the culture you're trying hard to build and nurture, the KPIs and the deliverables that you are measuring and asking them to fulfill, the mission that you bring through the existence of your business, right? Are you comfortable with this person to represent you and your business? Because remember, your culture isn't built on a few pages in the company's document or on your website. It's built in every single interactions that you have with one another as a team, and is also externally with the clients, with your clients. So as a leader, you will need to know the skill gap in the team and how to fill it whilst maintaining the culture that you are trying hard to nurture and protect. Because work culture is fluid. The moment someone joins the team, they will either strengthen it or dilute it. So the next time you hire, ask these questions. Would I want this person representing my business, my brand, my values, my vision, and my mission, right? Would I invite them to my family dinner and really enjoy their company because of the energy and the dynamic that they bring? Would I want them to be part of the team? How to see the team dynamic change is really key and really important. Can they gel with your team and your culture? Now, I would like to hear your story. What's your experience in hiring your team members? Have you had any similar journey? Have you had any similar breakthrough and eye-opening moment like my physiotherapist experience? What's one thing that you now do differently when hiring for fit for your team? Please share your story and your journey in the comment below. What are the things that you're looking for right now to make sure that they are a good fit for you and your team and your culture and your business? And perhaps other people who's reading in the comments will benefit from your share. Everyone's win. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.